Hi everyone, I hope that you are doing well. I hope that you had a really wonderful holiday weekend. I was thinking about doing November favorites for this week's video, but I decided to do a little spin on it, which is just some winter essentials that I have kind of transitioned over to now that it's officially cooling off and our heat is on pretty much every day. It's definitely feeling chilly here in California, as cold as it gets. I know everyone on the East Coast is probably thinking that we are all complete babies over here, and that's probably true, but I was born and raised in California, so for me this feels very much like winter. I get very chilly and I do kind of see some differences in my skin, especially with the heat on and being in the house so much. I can already see that it's taking a bit of a toll and definitely drying out my skin. So I thought I would talk about a few favorite products that I'm revisiting because it's winter time, and then a few new products that I've introduced. I also really want to hear about your winter essential products, so make sure to let me know them in the comments down below and let me know if any of these products are in your essentials too. All the products that I'm mentioning are kind of catering towards more dry skin. If you're like, this is not an issue for me, then these products probably won't apply, but during the winter I feel like everyone can use a little extra moisture. Otherwise these make really wonderful gifts. So that's another take on this video too. This is a wonderful winter gift guide. And like I mentioned, a few of these are products that I'm just revisiting and they're old favorites, and then a few are newer ones that I'm testing out. So I'll make sure to tell you guys if things haven't been like tried and tested. The first two products are hand and foot care. I really amp them up during the winter time, especially this winter. I've really been taking care of my hands and my feet. I always keep a tube of Wildfire Skin Food, the original formula, not the light formula, by my bed, and now I have like 4 or 5 tubes around the house that I just, every time I think of it, I put it on, and that's because I get really dry, cracked knuckles, and that has only increased with the current global situation going on right now and all the hand washing, and then also within my little household, all the hand washing because of moose. So my hands have taken a real beating, and this is really the only thing that works for me. You guys were so sweet on my video where I said my hands were starting to crack. You recommended a few different things that could help, and I am getting some of those gloves that you kind of put your lotion on, and then you put the glove on and you sleep overnight, and that really helps to keep the hydration in and heal your skin. So I'm excited for those to come. They're in the mail. And then for my feet, I'm actually using a newer product. This is from Spa Ritual. I talked about them in my Black Friday video. They make really wonderful body products, and this is a foot balm in their citrus cardamom scent. It smells really, really nice. It's definitely very thick, and a little goes a long way. So you don't need too much of this, but I've been applying it at night and I really like the way that this feels. It is a little slippery, so again, you just need to be careful with how much you apply, but I definitely wake up in the morning with softer feet. And I know this is like a weird thing to talk about, but I feel like because I've been walking around barefoot so much this year since we haven't been going out that much, my feet definitely have some like wear and tear on them. So again, I'm just like amping up my foot care. I have like a couple of pedicure tools coming my way. I don't usually paint my nails that often just because I hate to take it off, but I do feel like my feet need a little extra loving this holiday season. So I've been applying this at night and really enjoying it, and I can't wait for those other products to come so I can give myself the full spa treatment. Next up on the list is a good lip balm. Now this is something that is definitely personal. Some people like thicker lip balms, some people like thinner lip balms. I personally like thicker lip balms. I usually only apply them at night. So I apply them right before I go to bed, and then they just kind of soak in overnight, more like a treatment. So that's why I don't really mind something too thick. I was using the Osmium Lip Doctor beforehand, and that probably is like my holy grail hero lip balm. I just loved it, but I had this in my collection and I wanted to use it. So right now I'm using the Kahina Giving Beauty lip and face balm, and I definitely like it. It comes in a pot, which is not my favorite right now because it's not as sanitary, and I wouldn't like throw this in my bag and use it outside of the house. I really only use it when I'm like just going to bed and know that my hands are very, very clean. But it's definitely more of an oil, so it's a thinner product when you actually rub it into your skin. Again, a little goes a long way. I've had some dryness to my lips this season, but I honestly think that has more to do with the amount of water that I'm drinking. I remember when my sister had her first baby, she was talking about how she just like forgets to drink water. Like she's so busy during the day that she just forgets, so she had to carry around a water bottle with her everywhere she went to like remind herself to hydrate. And I kind of feel like I'm in the middle of that with Moose right now because things are a little bit chaotic. I'm either like working or taking care of him or cleaning up the house, and so to actually sit down and like remind myself that I need to hydrate has been a challenge. Speaking of which, let me have a sip of water. So I have seen that affect my lips, and I've been getting kind of dry, cracked lips. So I don't think it's like anything to do with this product. I really think it's a hydration thing, but this has been soothing at night and definitely waking up my lips feel a lot better. Again, kind of wish that it didn't come in a pot, but that's just a preference thing. But Osmia Lip Doctor is definitely like my hero lip balm at the moment. Okay, moving on to body care. I am someone who goes through body moisturizers like there is no tomorrow. I use them every time after I get out of the shower because I get that dry, itchy skin if I don't. And honestly, I don't have an issue with using a thicker body moisturizer all year round. Like I will use them during the summer too. It doesn't bother me. But during the winter time, it obviously does make more sense because, you know, you need that extra hydration and something thicker feels a little bit more luxurious. I just finished up the Naturalogic Soul Milk, which I talked about in last week's video. That's a slightly lighter weight formula. And now I'm onto this cute little sample size that Aaliyah sent me of another one of my favorites, which is the Organic Bath Co. Citrus Lemongrass Organic Body Butter. And again, this is just like a deluxe sample size. This came in one of their like gift with purchase bags that they put together, and you can see it's an incredibly thick butter, but as soon as you put it on and rub it in, it turns into an oil. So what I like to do is put it just into like the center of my hand and really warm it up until it's very thin and very easy to spread over your body. And I always say this when I talk about this product, but part of the reason that I really love it is because the ingredients list is so easy and wonderful and pure. It's 5 ingredients, they're all organic, and yeah, it's just a really great product. So this sample size will last me for quite a while as long as Jared doesn't dip into it, but that's another story if he starts to use my body products and they're gone. And yeah, this should last me a little while. Again, a little goes a long way, but it just feels really good on your skin. Definitely that hydration lasts into the next day and the day after that, and really until the next time you shower. So this has been a go-to for years now and makes me very happy. So I'm currently in the process of shifting up my skincare. So I wanted to mention these products, but I am trying out a new line of skincare that I'll be doing a review on. So stay tuned for that. But this is currently what I'm using, and these are the products that I think are really great for dry winter skin. A challenge during a time like this is trying to find a good detoxifying, clarifying mask that's not going to dry out your skin. And I have tried so many and so many have failed, and I have had really dry skin afterwards. But this mask has not done that for me. I'll use this all year round, but especially during the winter if I need something that's not going to dry out my skin, but that's really going to help to kind of clarify and get rid of any buildup. And that is the Josh Rosebrook Cacao Antioxidant Mask. I actually originally tried this in a sample and completely fell in love with it, and now I have the full size here. You can see it's just like this gorgeous color. It smells so wonderful, and it's just a treat to use. It is really interesting. When I take this off, I do have relatively not sensitive skin, but my skin gets red relatively easily from products. And if you look up this product, you will see in the little description that it does mention it can cause redness for anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes afterwards. And that's because it's brought a lot of blood to the surface, which I love seeing because that means that things are moving, it's helping with circulation, and there's so many benefits to that, especially when it comes to your skin. But for me, the redness definitely does pop up, and I see it for about 30 minutes afterwards, and then it subsides. And it's not like a bright red face, it's not like a reaction. There's a very distinct difference. Anyone who's had a reaction to a mask will know that, but it is definitely, there's a redness to my face afterwards. So I wouldn't, put this on right before you are going out, or maybe you're applying makeup or whatever. This is definitely like a before bed or early in the morning before you have to see anyone sort of mask, at least for me. But it does such a great job of helping to clarify my skin. It's really nice to put on. It doesn't feel tight or drying, and I leave it on for about 30 minutes. It says you can leave it on for about 45 minutes, but I find that 30 minutes works best for my skin, and I use this like 1 to 2 times a week, and I definitely notice a difference if I'm really consistent consistent in my usage. And then another mask that I always try and have on hand during winter time is some sort of moisture mask or hydrating mask. And this is really just when like my skin needs the extra oomph. Last year when I was able to spend more time outside during the winter time, sometimes my skin would get a little bit chapped if it was really windy and we were outside for a long time. And I just needed something that was going to be very soothing that I could put on my face when I got home. And this mask I've talked about a lot before, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it is the Nori Supreme Moisture Mask. It's a newer brand for me. They make everything in small batches so that it's very fresh when it arrives to the consumer. And I mentioned this in last week's video, but part of the reason I really love this moisturizing mask is because unlike a lot of other moisturizing masks that I've tried, this is not heavy. This is a very like non-greasy, lightweight formula. I believe that's actually on the description of the product and it's very accurate. You know, you're not going to put this on and have your pillowcase stick to your face, but you are going to wake up with really beautiful, plump, hydrated skin. So I really enjoy this. You can use it as a mask and just leave it on for 10 or 15 minutes, but I actually use this and leave it on overnight. Usually this is just like a once a week treatment for me, but I've really been enjoying having this in my collection. And I've actually used it on my hands a few times and that's been really helpful. So if you're looking for a non-greasy, lightweight moisturizing mask, this is the one to check out. All right, I have one home product that I wanted to mention, but the last skincare product is what I've been using for about a month now as my moisturizer. And again, this is another Josh Rosebrook product. This is his Vital Balm Cream. I use this after cleansing, and this is really my only skincare step besides a spot treatment that I have. And this is just a great product, beautiful ingredients. It works really well for my skin. I have very dehydrated skin, so this is helpful for me to kind of like get that moisture back into my skin and help kind of balance out my skin. And I really like it because it's that one-step product. I'm sure that you can add a serum in here. I'm sure that you can add the hydrating accelerator to like oomph up this product, but right now with everything I have going on and how busy this season has been for me so far, it's been really nice to know that I can just put this one product on at night and my skin will be very happy and thankful for it the next day. So really enjoy this. It's also great for doing facial massage because there's enough slip to it that I can kind of really work it into my skin when I have time, or pull out a gua sha tool and get to work on some of the tension that I have in my jaw or forehead area. All right, last product that I wanted to mention is my favorite product that I always have every winter season, ever since the first time that I purchased it. I think it was a gift the first time that I tried it, and I think I mention this every year, but it is the Soap and Paper Factory Roland Pine Siberian Fir Pine and Cilantro Soy Candle. This is like Christmas, winter, forest in a candle. It is so good. These candles are very fragrant. This was actually a gift and it's their smaller size, but this will completely warm up and fill our whole downstairs area easily. The scent is powerful, but not overwhelming, if that makes sense. It's just incredibly fresh and crisp, and oh, I just love this candle. Again, this would make a really great gift for someone. I think I'll purchase another one or two, probably the bigger sizes to get me through the season because I burn them all the time. But yeah, I think this might be like one of my all-time favorite candles, and it's just so nice. And especially if you want to get cozy and are just like feeling the winter season, this will be a great addition to an evening in or just a day around the house. I need you guys to just get it and smell it, just so that I can feel validated that it's like the best candle in the entire world. So if any of you have tried this, let me know in the comments down below. If any of you end up getting this, I need to hear what you think. Am I crazy, or is this one of the best winter candles that is on the market? All right, you guys, those are some of my winter products that I am trying right now. I hope this was helpful in case you too are feeling the shift in the weather and it's starting to feel very wintry around you. Like I said, let me know some of your winter essentials down in the comments below. Let me know about that candle. I need to know that you guys have smelled it. All right, I'm wishing you guys a wonderful rest of your day or night. If you're new to my channel, I hope that you consider subscribing. I do weekly videos every Tuesday morning. For those of you returning who are subscribed, thank you so much for supporting my channel. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will talk to you guys all next week. Bye.